One Piece chapter 633. Holy, that shot, right? That shot at the end of the chapter with all the Straw Hats assembled. God damn. I want wall art of that shit. Like, I'm about to go online and look for that shit. That is hands down one of my favorite Straw Hat assemble shots. That is fucking beautiful. And just the setup of it. Like, Oda showed his ass in this chapter, yo. He showed his ass in this chapter. Because you have a few shots, right? Like when Luffy first comes out of the shark and he punches Hody Jones, right? And you see the shot of his eyes. And you just see the pure rage. The pure rage. It is so good. It is so good. And I like how after Luffy is starting to kind of stand up and you get the few shots of him and you see those long legs being revealed, right? And this is like, it's Nami. I could smell that shit coming, yo. I could smell that shit coming. I was like, oh shit. I'm about to have a heart attack. Nami beautiful self about to show back up in the series, yo. And sure enough, she got them rods, and my girl done robbed all their asses blind. All of them. All of them. Robbed them blind, got the keys, handing them off to Nico Robin, who's actually being useful. She freed the king and all the princes, took off their shackles. And Nico Robin did it without showing up on a panel. Good job, Oda, right? We had to see more of that, the luscious Nami, and less of the trollicious. Yes, I made up a word for Nico Robin, right? We had to see less of Nico Robin, right? She played her part. But, you know, getting past that, right? Because I don't want to turn this into a wank fest on Nami. But, you know, I will say it was pretty fucking impressive that she's using, like, the Mirage stuff. And you can see her skills improve. Easily the most improved Straw Hat. That's going to trigger some people. But, yo, real talk, though, right? I like just the whole dynamic of the Straw Hats where, you know, Nami's just like, hey, Luffy ain't the type to follow a plan. And you see Sanji got that cigarette just super chill, smoking, looking like, oh, I'm about to cook me some fucking sushi out these bitches. I like how Frankie just came in out of nowhere, guns just blasting, and everybody's like, oh, what's that coming out the sky? That is just completely Frankie-ish, man. Just like super over the top. Like, it is stuff like that. Like, I like Frankie, man. I like Frankie. I've seen like a few of the cut scenes from Water 7 when you're introduced to Frankie. And I just love it. Yeah, he's a pervert as well, but I love Frankie, man. I love Frankie. I don't care for, you know, just the crop top design and everything. Like, I go back and forth. Do I like the Elvis do? Do I like the crop top design? But man, dude, having Frankie come in just guns blazing on some Rambo shit, that is fuck. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. And I like how when they say Straw Hat Luffy, after chanting for this dude, everyone in the crowd, the same people who were saying, well, if Straw Hat's going to destroy Fishman Island, well, there's nowhere else to live. Hody Jones, he's not going to be able to rule here. And they go from that to saying, well, we don't want the king to die. We can't have that happen. Straw Hat Luffy, show yourself, do whatever you're going to do. And all of a sudden, Luffy, they say, are you going to do this? Are you going to save the king? Who are you? What are you? Luffy just takes that straw hat, tilts that bitch down, right? Looks up at him, the one eye being shown, and he says, friend or foe, you decide for yourselves. That is some straight gangster shit. That is some straight gangster shit right there. I love that. I love that. I completely love that, man. Like, just, Luffy got a new level of swag to him compared to when he was going to go save Ace. Like, Luffy was always the type, talk some reckless shit, do some reckless shit. Like, say with Arlong, right? Like, when Luffy was like, which one of you dudes is Arlong? Just knock this dude straight in the face. Like, Luffy has always had that in him. But just this, where he's looking at the people and on the island. He's just like, hey, I don't have time to worry about whether or not you think I'm a good guy or a bad guy. I don't care. I'm about to kick these dudes' asses. Get out my way. Marineford changed this dude. Marineford changed him, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. This is key for Luffy's character right here. This has me excited, and you guys know I'm not the hugest Luffy fan, but at the same time, I like chronicling this guy's change because it's so fun to see how he's continued to just inch by inch by inch grow into who he is now. So that is, oh man, that is huge. That is huge, man. Wow. Now, I have to backtrack, okay? I have to backtrack for a couple reasons. One, Jinbe. Fuck. Okay, so when you get to Jinbe, he's saying, well, she knew all about Odahime's death. She kept this in. What a brave young woman. That admiration. Jinbe, when you look at that, one of the things you get is like the panels are kind of, I'm gonna pull to it so I can properly describe this. The way that the panel is drawn, you have Jinbe. It looks like he's actually been, there it is. He's got the white background, but then you see him shaded, bruised up, and he's shaking. He says, what a heroic young lady. No one can imitate this feat. And he's referring to the fact that he knew this guy killed her mother. And her mother's dying wish was that they don't hate the person who killed her, because hate only begets more hate. And at a very young age, she understood it. She understood something that her brothers, her father couldn't understand, that the villagers can't truly comprehend. But she understood it, and it's because of her love, her capacity to love, which allows her the ability to forgive, which in itself is huge, right? Like, I don't think Luffy at any time soon is gonna forgive Akainu for getting deep inside of his brother. I don't think that's gonna happen. Luffy is forever gonna associate Akainu with seeing that fist go through his brother's chest. That's forever gonna be what Luffy associates him with. When he ain't looking down at that X on his chest, which Oda revealed in the SBS corner was actually Akainu punching through Jinbe, trying to kill Luffy. So, again, that speaks volumes. And when it looks to Jinbe, Jinbe feels like odd man out. Like, he's one of the former 7 warlords. And yet, everything's being set, the stage is basically being set for Luffy to show out. It's being set. And it's almost like he's got that guardian angel type role. And yet at the same time, Luffy's displayed, he doesn't really need his protection. At least that's my thought on this. But the Straw Hats are here. The 100,000 are there. The fight to take back Fishman Island is definitely here. But I do want to ask this question. I'm flipping to the page now because I might have missed something. Okay, Zoro was there. I thought I missed Zoro at first, right? Like, because the reason I said I'm about to look that up is because it was a badass shot, right? Like, I saw the Straw Hats assembled, and you saw like the most important part, which is what I focus on, right? You had the princess back here, taking up a huge portion of the page, and then you had Nami right there, and I saw Sanji, and I saw Luffy, and I was like, oh, all the Straw Hats are assembled. I ain't got to see the rest of these niggas. I already seen Nami. That was good enough for me. I'm about to look this shit up. So I was like, okay, so Zoro's here, so I gotta go buy this shit. Gotta go buy some Iron Order this or whatever. I gotta get one of these, man. This is a good shot, man. You can decide that for yourselves. That's some straight gangster shit, man. So my chapter question to you guys is gonna be, at this point in the series, right? What were your hopes for the Straw Hats going forward? Did you want them to become anti-heroes? Did you want them to walk that morally gray line? Because I think one of the things we're seeing now that the Straw Hats are on the precipice of going into the new world is the fact that it isn't like before where they kind of just jumped into the different affairs of the villages, of the islands they got to, which is definitely the case here. They've jumped into the affairs. But at the same time, back then it was like, oh, this person, he stole a purse. Let's go whoop his ass for stealing the old lady's purse. Now it's just like they're there, but they're picking and choosing. They're not jumping into every dilemma. They're picking and choosing. At least that's the type of thing I've got. And it feels like these Straw Hats, as they are now, are more likely to walk that moral gray area. And if that's true, if I'm reading into that correctly, I'm so excited to see where these characters grow from here. Yes, even Nico Robin, I'm excited to see where she grows from here. Because when you start out at a 0 and you move to 0.100960709, you had to add another point to it to show you that she has the most impossible, lowest of the lowest level to start from. Real talk though, I'm excited to see where Nico Robin is going to grow from, because Nico Robin, she's been through a lot, yo. She's been through a lot. So I'm excited to see what her level of growth is going to be. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome day.